Am I the a-hole for refusing to name our child after my mother-in-law? I, 29F, am pregnant with our third child. With our first child, my husband, 28M, and I agreed that if it was a girl, I would have more say in the first name and he would have more say in the middle name and vice versa if it was a boy. But overall, we both had to love the first and middle names. It had to be a 2 yeses and 1 no situation. Our first was a girl, so we agreed on my favorite name as the first name and a name that honored his heritage as the middle name. With our second, we found out that we were expecting another girl and my husband started pushing for her to be named after his mom. My husband is a huge mommy's boy, sometimes to the point that it causes issues in our marriage. We have an incredible marriage. Truly, the only conflicts we've really ever had have had to do with in-law issues. I have a great mother-in-law. She's kind, generous, fun, and truly treats me like her daughter. Although there are some boundary issues that we've had to work through, I really feel grateful to have her as my mother-in-law. However, I don't like her first or middle name at all, so I said no. But then he really started pushing it to the point that it made me start feeling resentment towards his mom because it made me feel like he cared more about honoring and respecting or loving his mom than he did his own wife. He never once suggested using my name or middle name even though I've suggested using his because I truly can't think of a better person to honor than my husband. It hurts me and makes me feel jealous that he doesn't feel that way about me, but he does about his mom. He tried to compromise by asking for her name to be the middle name, but I still don't even want that because with the boundary issues we've had in the past, I worry my mother-in-law will refer to the baby as her baby or only call the baby by her middle name since it's her name. My husband thinks I'm being ridiculous and unfair because he's only asking for the middle name and not the first name. I said we could compromise and do 2 middle names, my mom and his mom's name, to honor both grandmas, but he didn't like that, so ultimately he picked the first name and I picked the middle, and we both agreed on both names. Now to our third, he's already starting to push his mom's name again if it's a girl, and we got in an argument about it today that left me in tears because I told him how I felt and he said I was ridiculous for feeling jealous and that I was manipulating the situation to get him to drop it. I love and respect my husband so much. He's my best friend. I want to just say fine and cave to make him happy, but I really truly fear that it will cause issues in our marriage and with my relationship with my mother-in-law down the road, and that's just not worth it to me. I don't understand why we can't just pick names that we both love and want. Am I being unreasonable?
Here are the top comments.
Not the a-hole. His rejection of using both your mother's names the last time took this off the table. Is his mother-in-law aware he's doing this? Anyway, I'd put down a hard and fast boundary of not using any family members' names. Perhaps you can use the same first initial, but absolutely no one alive.
Can you make a name out of her names? I hated my Mills name and a lot of our family names, so we combined a part of each to make a name out of them that we liked.